See it better from the floor.
All right,
I'm
welcome
good.
to Yoga for Wellness. We're doing a yin yoga focus today. So our yin yoga is going to be longer holds. And actually, they really recommend you do yin yoga not warmed up because it stresses the connective tissue, which is your fascia, sort of that like that webbing all around our body, and your tendons and your ligaments. Um, so they can actually strengthen and grow and lengthen. So we may do a little bit of a warm up, but it's different from restorative yoga in the sense that you do want to stress the muscles just a little bit. So you are it's not going to be a completely welcome Janice. It's not going to be a completely relaxed, stinking feeling like in a restorative, but we're not engaging our muscles like I normally cue you to do in a lot of the standing, poses. So I'll give you some cues throughout. So I invite you to just get nice and cozy. And it can be either lying down on the ground with your blanket, or you can find just a relaxation seated position. And whatever pose you choose, just find that stillness in the body. Welcome, Vicki. And from that stillness, just start to feel and follow the breath. So with each inhale, just feeling that belly rising up with air. And with each exhale, feeling that belly releasing down. So working towards a 3-part breath. Inhaling, feeling that belly rise. And exhale, feeling that belly releasing down. And then on your next inhale, feel the belly rise. Feel the breath expanding into the side ribs. Right and left. And then exhale, feel that breath releasing all the way down. Inhaling again, belly, side ribs expanding left and right. And then exhaling all the way down. And on your next inhale, a full 3-part breath. So inhale, belly, side ribs, feel the breath floating all the way up to the heart center. And then exhaling all the way down. You can just relax your hands and just follow that full 3-part breath. And then keeping that full breath, we're going to go ahead and take the bottoms of our feet together. So if you're lying down, go ahead and come all the way up to a standing or to a seated position. So moving into Supta Baddha Konasana. So and again, we're doing a yin yoga version today. So we're just going to hold these poses for a little longer than usual. So start with those inner thighs back. And then we can have our hands on our feet and just feel the knees just gradually releasing down. And then work to just release any kind of muscle integrity. Just let the knees flop. Feel the length in the spine. And then go ahead and take those hands to the low back and just give a nice little massage here on your low back. And then releasing our hands to our feet. We can use a prop here if we choose, but we're going to slowly just start to bring our belly down towards our feet. You can close your eyes. And as you tune into your body, just take that moment here just to connect with your intention for class today. So this is going to be a class with a lot of space for thought. So maybe making that intention for what you want your mantra to be, what you want to manifest in your life. Whatever that intention is, there's no right or wrong. There's something that's going to bring that balance, that tohi, that peace into your life. And you can keep your eyes closed, keep your feet where they are, slowly raise up. Bring the arms all the way to the side, nice big inhale. And exhaling, bringing those hands to heart center. And then releasing that right arm down. So just feel the fingertips to the side, and we're going to bring that left hand over to the ear. So still keeping our legs in Supta in Baddha Konasana. Just feeling the ear reaching over towards the shoulder. Maybe moving our chin a little bit down or a little bit up, just finding that sweet spot. So not too much weight in the head, maybe even supporting the head with the hand. Moving the chin up and down. And then once you find that perfect little stretch, maybe even moving those fingertips out a little bit more. And full breath. And then taking the hand on the outside of the head, just go ahead and put that head back on straight. Find that length in the spine again. Bringing the opposite arm out. Fingertips up. Taking the shoulder towards the ear and just gently feeling the weight of the head. Feeling that shoulder releasing down. And then maybe the chin up and down. Finding that little sweet spot. Notice if you're clenching your teeth, and maybe just rub your tongue around your mouth. And then taking that head back on straight. Nice. Bringing that one hand back behind the head and just feeling that head pushing in and up. That smiley face from ear to ear. Maybe giving yourself a nice little massage on the neck. And we may feel our thighs burning just a little bit now. Our hips. Great. And go ahead and release that. Go ahead and close those knees like a book. That should feel really good. And then take our feet wide and just feel that windshield wiper. So one knee down and then the other knee down. So just resetting the body. The great thing about a yin practice is you really, you're not so concerned about alignment. You really can just almost keep your eyes closed and in this meditative space throughout the whole class. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and bring our legs nice and wide. If you choose, you can sit up on a blanket. A blanket. You can also have a bolster. We can use our hands as well. So keeping those legs nice and relaxed. We'll just start to first feel that hips grounding down and feel the space all the way through each vertebrae of the spine. And then inch by inch, vertebrae by vertebrae, we're going to start to fold down. And here we can take our hands to a block, to a bolster, or maybe just our elbows down and then resting our head on our hands. So let the legs relax. We can sort of, to deepen the stretch, sort of take our toes up and our kneecaps up. So find that pose where it's a resting pose, right? But you're still feeling a little bit of stress, a little bit of stretch. throughout the legs, and then feel free to adjust, moving a little deeper into the pose. You can close your eyes and then just find that stillness. We're going to move into a mantra. I'm just going to hold for 1 more minute. And this can be whatever mantra you choose. One of my favorites, as you probably know, is inhale, clarity. Exhale, relax. So just continuing your mantra and your breath. So sinking into the pose. Noticing if that monkey mind starts to wander, you can just bring it back to your mantra. And just a few more breaths, maybe just going to that fullest version of the pose, whatever that pose may be. And very slowly start to raise up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Nice, removing any props. And then we'll just bend those knees and find that windshield wiper again. Just slow motion, letting one knee come down and then the other knee come down. Great, go ahead and let both of those knees fall all the way over, crawl all the way over on your hands and your knees. And spreading our hands out, knees back behind our hips. Find a nice big inhale, feeling that heart lifting up, inner thighs back, and then exhaling round. On our inhale, feeling that heart lifting up. Exhaling, inner thighs back. And this time on your exhale, we're going to go ahead and round that tailbone down, bend the elbows, sink the hips, Chakravasana. So sinking all the way back into that child's pose. Great, really reach out through the fingertips, stretching through the armpits. Right, and let's take that left fingertips to the side and take that right fingertips all the way towards the right. Really sinking into that right hip. Great, walking those fingertips all the way back, sinking it in. Fingertips up, and then take the right hand, bending the elbow up, and take the left fingertips over. Really rooting down through that left hip. Nice, bring it all the way back. Reach that heart forward again. Nice big inhale. Turn the toes under. Go ahead and lift the knees. Just find that little hover. Inner thighs back, reaching back into downward facing dog. So feeling the heels, maybe even pedaling those heels back and in. Just finding all that space through the back of the leg. And then just take this last moment in, just to check in. Maybe you feel both heels reaching down, inner thighs back, staying in down dog. Maybe you have that cat-cow, that flow, or a flow with all of them, or maybe you have that child's pose. So really just checking in with your body. And then coming all the way into those hands and knees, let's start to bring that right knee up towards the right wrist. And then letting that left leg fall back. So this is going to be a version of your pigeon. In yin, they call it full swan. So you can always use a support. So if this isn't great for your body, or you can have the knee here. Just being mindful of that knee. Let the knee release back. And then we're going to have first our hands to the side and then lift up. So working to bring that right hip back, left hip forward. And then completely relax that lower body. Relax the toes and then allow our hands to come all the way down. So we may feel supported with our head on a block or a bolster. And if this just does not work for your body, you can lie on your back and do that figure 4. So that same movement. So relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the neck. So as we rest into this pose, start to bring your awareness back in on your breath. We're going to find that box breathing. So inhaling for 4, holding the breath for 4, exhaling for 4, holding the breath out for 4. So just with your own rhythm. Feeling the shoulders releasing down and maybe even sinking further into the pose. Being mindful that there's no sharp pains in the knees. And going into your fullest version of the pose and really allowing every muscle to relax. And slowly starting to raise up. And feeling that length in the spine, turning that back toe under. And then we're just going to bring this front leg back. So you can simply just open up through the back of that calf. Or it may feel good to your body to find that down dog. Really pedaling out the legs. And then bringing it all the way back down to your hands and knees, and this time bringing that left knee up. So we can bring that foot across the body, release that back leg back. So we're working to bring the right hip forward, left hip back. We can use the support here if that feels good, or we can be in that figure 4. So first, find that length, and then slowly start to come down. So we may come down to a block, come down to a bolster, or just our elbows. So start to sink that hip, sink the muscles. Just feel that whole lower body relaxed. You can close your eyes and just scan your body for any tension you're still holding on to. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the elbows and the wrists. Feeling the hips relax. And as you sink into the pose, you may find that box breath again. Inhaling for 4, holding the breath out for 4, Exhaling for 4 and holding the breath out for 4. Or you can return to your mantra of choice. Moving into your fullest version of the pose for the last few little breaths. And then we're slowly starting to raise up. Turn that back toe under. Then just open up through the back of the leg. Okay, check in with your body now. Maybe it needs a cat-cow, maybe a down dog. Just adding a little movement, a little stretch. And then bringing it all the way back down. Nice. Let's extend our legs all the way out, nice and long. And then from here, take our hands back, extend nice through the crown of the head. And then let's point and flex the toes. Just moving a little bit of energy into the body. So then it can be really fast, really fluid. Nice, relax the toes, just bring your arms up. And then just find a little bit of a rubbing on our arms, on one side, the next side, our chest, our sides, and our thighs, all the way down, and all the way to our toes. Nice. Let's bring our right knee forward and our left leg all the way around. So apologies to those that this is not a super knee friendly class, but you can always modify and just have the knee up a little bit or have that support. So this is shoelace pose in yin. So knee on knee, and then just let our hands rest on our feet. We can sort of fluff our pillows here. And then we're going to start to bring our body down all the way towards the mat. Relax the head. And just let that whole upper body relax over the legs. Notice if you might be clenching anything in the jaw. And you can have your prop. It's always nice for the parasympathetic nervous system to have pressure on the head. So you can have your head either on your knees or your hands or a bolster. And then let the neck relax. We're going to keep the knees where they are, but gently just raise up. And adding a twist variation. So you all will be twisting to your left, taking your right hand on that top knee, opposite fingers behind, find the length through the spine, and then start to twist away from the leg. On each inhale, feeling the length through the crown of the head, and on each exhale, deepen through the belly, the side ribs. And then counter twist. Just take it to the opposite direction. And snap, crackle, pop. Nice. Then bring our legs, our hands back, our legs back. And then just take those legs out again and give them a little shake. Shaking up. We can rub through our arms again. Our sides, thighs. Bringing our belly all the way down towards our feet. And then bringing it all the way back up. Bring that opposite leg over. So now this time it'll be your left leg on the bottom and right leg on top, or the opposite of what you did before. Just sort of fluff those pillows, hands on our feet. Find that length in our spine. And then slowly just start to take that belly all the way down. Relax our head, relax our neck. Maybe even just listening to the music, listening to the sounds of the mantra. And really just releasing anything that you're holding. And the Soham is a mantra about truth. So finding that truth inside, that inner truth. And then leaving the legs where they are, but gradually lifting up and adding that twist. Left hand on that top knee. And then turning from the navel, side ribs. With each inhale, feeling that length in the spine, and each exhale, deepening the twist. And slowly unwinding our legs. And then this time just having those knees bent and just feel a little windshield wiper again. And we'll start to feel that windshield wiper all the way down. So we're slowly coming down on our elbows, windshield wipering all the way down. And coming all the way down on our mat, all the way, keeping that windshield wiper. And then adjusting yourself on the mat. Lying all the way back, just hugging those knees into the chest. Rounding in little circles, feeling that whole sacrum releasing down. And then reversing the rotation. One little, like you're drawing circles on the ceiling. And placing your feet down on the ground. Move your fingertips down, almost where you're trying to reach the back of your heels. Pressing firmly into all four corners of the feet, and just start to feel that little undulation. So feel that low back pressing down, the hips rocking forward, and then that little space underneath the spine, and back up. And this time pressing that low back down, just slowly start to vertebrae by vertebrae. Start to lift those hips all the way up. And here your choice. We can just use our body, hold our weight, or we can have a support underneath our tailbone. And check in on your knees, your back. It may feel good to lift your heels. You can take your hands on your chest, your ribs, if you choose, and we're going to come back to that 3-part breath. So on our inhale, feeling the belly rising. And on the exhale, feeling that belly releasing down. Inhaling as that belly rises. And exhale, the belly releases down. And then feeling the breath expanding into our side ribs. Inhaling belly, expanding left and right. And then exhaling all the way down. Inhaling belly and side ribs. And exhaling all the way down. And inhaling belly, side ribs, letting it float all the way up to the heart center. And then exhaling all the way down. And one more full 3-part breath. Nice, and then slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. Just let those hips fall down. And then hug our knees into our chest and our head into our knees. And we can have our hips on this one on a block if we choose, or a bolster or a blanket. Or we can simply just have our hips down on the ground. And then taking one leg up towards the ceiling, and then our other leg up towards the ceiling. And your choice here, you can have your legs even resting on a wall if it's available. So Varita Karani, just without the wall in my case. So while relaxing the arms and the shoulders. Just letting all of that blood flow come down and nourish the upper body. And as you're resting, just notice if your mind is wandering. And you can choose to bring that awareness on your breath, bring it on your mantra, or just simply the sounds of the music. And slowly bring one leg down, and then the other leg down, and just find a pause. We let the knees rest in on one another. And then pressing into our feet, we'll lift our hips and just move any prop out of the way. Just take a moment to check in with your body. Any pose that maybe now, maybe hugging our knees in or a windshield wiper. And then we're gonna allow our right feet, our right foot to come to the right. Our hips are over to the left. And then we're gonna allow our left foot to just sort of rest, like crossing over our right foot. So moving into banana asana. So our feet are over to our right, our hips are to our left, and then we'll take our arms up and come over to the right. So we can gently hold on to the left wrist. Gentle grasp. So feeling the stretch all the way from the left armpit to the right wrist. And then the left leg all the way down to that ankle. Relaxing the head, relaxing the jaw. Bringing your awareness to the expansion of the breath in that left side rib. Releasing the hand, releasing that foot, adjusting our hips, and then just finding that windshield wiper again. One knee down and then the other knee down. Or any kind of reset your body needs, maybe a happy baby. And then taking our hips over towards the right, left leg towards the left, and then taking that right ankle on top. And then we'll reach over. So holding on to this right arm, gently palm facing up, and just relax the neck, relax the shoulders. Feel the hip dropping as the arm is reaching away. Relax the toes. You can just close your eyes and just find that breath. Feel the expansion of the breath this time into the right side ribs. Like a massage to all your internal organs. And then releasing the wrist, releasing the leg, bringing it back towards center. And this time, hugging the knees into the chest. And let's go ahead and take that just a little mini happy baby. Taking the knees towards the armpit, feet up towards the ceiling. So if we can't hold on to our feet, we can just hold on to our ankles. Feeling the sacrum long on the mat. And then releasing those feet down. Let's bring our hips back over to the left. And we're going to go into a twist, but with an option for the cat's tail. So we can bend this bottom foot and either hold on with the strap, your pant leg, or your foot, and then take the other leg and just have a gentle reclining twist. So we're feeling the side body dropping down and the knee coming over. So the foot, the cat's tail is optional. You don't have to hold the cat's tail. You could just let it rest here. So keep our head at neutral. And let's bring our awareness back in on our mantra. So whatever mantra you've chosen today, mine is inhaling clarity, exhaling relax. Really allowing the body to relax. Let that knee just relax over in the twist. Just continuing with your mantra. Releasing the toes. Keeping that leg long, taking the knee back over, bringing those hips back towards center. And this time just let the low back really press down and then just press those knees away. So really resetting that low back. And we're going to take the hips over to the right. We can bend this knee down if we choose and grab onto the foot and then take that right leg over. So it's that twist. So really feeling that hip dropping down, let the leg relax over and the neck is nice and neutral. We can hold on to that foot with a strap or just let it rest. So really just taking these last few moments in for that needed self-care. Relaxing any muscles you're not using. And releasing the toes. Releasing that knee back towards center, realigning the hips. This time taking the knees in towards the chest, the head, towards the knees. Maybe give yourself a little squish, just grounding down. This time inhale the legs away, exhale the legs. Like I'm pushing on your knees, I miss adjustment so much, squishing your knees into your chest. Inhaling away, arms long. Exhaling, squishing yourself like you're giving yourself one big hug. Inhaling away. Exhaling towards center. And just take a moment to check in with your body for what pose it might need now. And feel free to take that time to do so and then set yourself up for relaxation. So So you can have a bolster or a blanket underneath your knees. Just adjusting yourself to where you're completely and totally comfortable. So giving yourself permission to do absolutely nothing. And finding our breath, finding our relaxation. Just find that natural inhale and exhale. And just start to bring your awareness to the top of your head. Just imagine a warm ray of light just shining down, relaxing the forehead, relaxing the eyes, relaxing the jaw. Just bring your awareness of the inhale and the exhale through the nose. And bring your awareness to your shoulders. Relax the right shoulder. Relax the right elbow. Relax the right hand. And bring your awareness to the tips of the finger. Relaxing the tip of the thumb, the first finger, the middle finger, the ring finger, and the pinky. Relaxing the root of the thumb, the root of the pointer finger, root of the middle finger, root of the ring finger, and root of the pinky. Relax the back of the hand. Relax the palm of the hand. Feel the entire hand relaxed. And bring your awareness to your hips. Relax the right thigh, the right knee, the right ankle. And relax through the tips of the toes, through the root of each toe, through the bottom of the foot and the top of the foot. Relax the entire right side of the body. And bring your awareness to your left shoulder. Relaxing the left shoulder down. Relaxing the left elbow, the left wrist. Relax the fingertips. Relaxing the thumb fingertip, pointer fingertip, ring finger, middle fingertip, ring finger, fingertip, and pinky fingertip. Relax the root of the thumb, root of the pointer finger, root of the ring finger, root of the middle finger, and root of the pinky. Relax the back of the hand, the palm of the hand. Relax the entire hand. Relax the hips. Relax the left thigh, the left knee, the left ankle, through the tips of the toes and the root of the toes. Relax the entire left side of the body. And bring your awareness to your breath. Feeling your breath rise and fall. Bringing your awareness to the center of your chest. The back body, the neck. And with your awareness at the heart of the hearts, in the center of your midline, just imagine 3 circles of light streaming around your entire body, radiating from the heart center. And gently just starting to move your fingers and your toes. Just opening and closing. And extend your legs if that feels good. This is a good morning stretch, and just rub our hands together, creating warmth and energy. And gently wash our face or our hair, feeling refreshed and renewed. And with our hands at heart center, namaste, tohi, peace.
Namaste, Tohi.
Okay. Thanks for coming, guys.